Hello everyone, this is Bo joining us first thing this morning. I want to walk around the yard. A couple things that I did this past week. First, it bothered me in the last video saying that there were still so many hanging leaves on the dwarf nectarine and peach. Got those off, got those plants trimmed back. In the flower bed, it's awesome to see all of the blooms that are starting on the violas, and they've only been in the ground for maybe 10 days now. I've got the Arabian jasmine, or Sambac jasmine it's called. Those are looking great. The iris are looking great. Foxglove along the back. More iris over here. And I also dropped in some new violas here, more of an antique color to them. So I'm excited for those to fill in. I also put in that mirror plant, continued along the front of the bed here. And also put in these irises. Now the irises, and I'll move over out of the sun. The irises were back here, and I put a big patch toward the front of the bed, and the rest of the patch is back here, and they're going to go right here once I finish weeding this area. I still don't know what I want to put into this area because it's kind of like the first thing people see when they enter the garden, because there's the arbor. But back here you can kind of see the sticks. That's Leonotis. I transplanted that from across the yard, and I also put in, as you can kind of see behind the Leonotis, hollyhock. So that's there. Fuji apple, as I mentioned, going to be taken out, and the Anna apple, that's not quite yet ready to be pruned. More irises. Bo once again. For new plantings, new plants that I got for the yard, I went to a cool nursery. I'll give them a shout out. It's Upland Nursery, and they're not in Upland. They were originally there, but now they are in Tustin, and just north of Catella off the 55 freeway. And they've got a fantastic nursery. You know, I've been in the nursery industry for many decades, and when I walk through a nursery and consistently say, wow, you know it's a good nursery. Got some dwarf Chamaecyparis from San Gabriel Nursery, which is also a fantastic nursery to go to. Got some of the curly leafed curly flowered pansies, as well as this variety here. More foxglove for the back, and also some striped grasses for some of the darker, more greener parts of the rose garden. One other thing I picked up from Upland Nursery was this, and you're like, it's a pot of dirt. It is actually Blatilla bulbs, and Blatilla is known as hardy ground orchid. It looks like a very miniature Cattleya orchid. No fragrance or anything like that to speak of, but I haven't had these in the yards for years and years and years, and I'm excited to have them back. They'll go in the perennial bed, not the rose garden. I want to give them some partial shade here in Southern California. Of course, the dogwood tree is still dormant. All the ligustrum that needs to be pruned. The empty pond area. And over here, this is where I dug the Leonotis out of, the lion's tail. Beautiful orange flowers, gets about 6 foot tall, but it just got too wide for this area, and it wasn't the shape I was looking for. So I'm thinking about putting a pomegranate in here. It's something I've kind of wanted, and now I'm just like kind of wanting to plant the plants I want. I pruned the tree roses this week as well. Got the Dahlia looking good. Go through and clean some of that out this week. Got to clean some of these leaves out. It's supposed to rain all week, so I don't know exactly how much I'm going to be able to do this week. Lavender still looking really, really good. And then lastly, the Magnolia Solangiana, and that will probably be pruned this week. I can run out here in between the downpours of rain, which hopefully we get. So with that, that is this week's video.